Yesterday we had the UK election leaders question time on the Beeb, and one of the big talking points that people took home from that has been Corbyn's promise to secure a deal, put it to a final say referendum, and then stay neutral during the campaign.
What makes a man turn neutral?
Bit weird. This was a question put forward to him by a young lad in the audience anyway.
Will you campaign to remain or leave in the EU if elected? Why would anyone vote Labour without knowing the answer to that question?
Seems a pretty reasonable question to me, considering Brexit is the biggest issue that this country has faced in decades. Here's Corbyn's response.
We will negotiate a credible leave deal with the European Union. Let me finish, please. I'm trying to answer the gentleman's question. Secondly, we will put that alongside Remain in a referendum. I will adopt a neutral stance so that I can credibly carry out the results of that to bring our communities and country together.
After the audience had finished groaning, did you hear that? He will remain neutral.
What are your thoughts on this momentous occasion? Your neutralness?
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
I get why he's trying to be neutral, because he's been a Brexiteer for longer than a lot of folks have been alive, and he can't do some of the things that he'd like to do while still being part of the EU. But the problem is the vast majority of his party want to remain. But on the most divisive issue for a generation, someone who wants to be Prime Minister just cannot sit on the fence. That's just cowardice in not standing up for what you believe in because your friends think otherwise.
If you succeed in getting a no vote here, that will be such a boost to people like us all over Europe that do not want to live in a European empire of the 21st century.
Comments like those that he made after the Irish voted no to the Lisbon Treaty but were forced into a second referendum just show his true thoughts.
I'm pleased you're having a referendum. I wish we were having a referendum in Britain. I obviously hope and believe that the Irish people will vote no in October, but don't scrap your posters, don't recycle them, because you're going to need them for a third referendum. Because I've just got a feeling they're going to keep on voting until they get the answer they want.
And now, Jeremy, you're just part of that same unrepentant, undemocratic movement that's demanding a second referendum, you absolute bloody coward.